Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you're there? Or maybe you've noticed it takes a bit longer to recall a name or solve a problem that used to come easily. If you're over 60, those moments can feel frustrating, but here's the good news. Your brain is like a muscle, and with the right habits, you can keep it strong, sharp, and ready for anything. I'm so excited to share with you 5 simple daily habits that can boost your brain power and help you feel more focused, energized, and confident in your day-to-day life. These aren't complicated tricks or expensive supplements. Just practical, everyday steps that anyone can do, no matter their age or lifestyle. Whether you're enjoying retirement, staying active with hobbies, or spending time with grandkids, these habits will help you keep your mind as vibrant as ever. Let's dive into the first couple of habits that can make a real difference. First, let's talk about the power of starting your day with a brain-boosting breakfast. You probably heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but it's not just about filling your stomach. It's about fueling your mind. As we age, our brains need the right nutrients to stay sharp, and what you eat in the morning sets the tone for the rest of the day. Think about incorporating foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and healthy fats. For example, a bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh blueberries and a handful of walnuts is like a supercharge for your brain. Blueberries are packed with antioxidants that protect your brain cells from damage, while walnuts provide omega-3s that support memory and focus. If oatmeal's not your thing, try a smoothie with spinach, avocado, and a splash of almond milk. It's quick, delicious, and gives your brain the nutrients it craves. The key is to avoid sugary cereals or heavy, processed foods that can make you feel sluggish. Instead, aim for whole foods that are colorful and nutrient-dense. Maybe you're someone who loves a routine, so you could prep your breakfast the night before, slice up some fruit, or portion out your nuts to make it easy. Even something as simple as a hard-boiled egg with a side of berries can do wonders. The point is, when you feed your brain well, you're giving it the energy to tackle puzzles, conversations, or even just remembering where you parked the car. Now, eating well is a great start, but let's move on to something just as important: keeping your brain active with mental exercise. Think of your brain like a garden. If you don't tend to it, it won't thrive. The good news is you don't need to be a crossword champion or a math whiz to give your brain a workout. Simple, fun activities can make a big difference. For instance, try spending 10 to 15 minutes a day on something that challenges your mind, like a puzzle, a new hobby, or even learning a few words in a new language. I know a wonderful woman named Margaret, who's 68 and started playing a word game on her phone every morning with her coffee. She says it's not just fun, it's helped her recall names and details faster when she's chatting with friends. If games aren't your style, try reading a book on a topic you've never explored before, like history or gardening. The key is to pick something that feels engaging but slightly stretches your thinking. It's like taking your brain for a walk. It keeps it flexible and strong. You could even combine this with your daily routine. For example, if you enjoy knitting or woodworking, try following a new pattern or project that pushes you to think creatively. The goal is to keep your brain curious and active, and the beauty is, it doesn't have to feel like work. Find something you enjoy, and those mental benefits will sneak in without you even noticing. So, we've covered the importance of a brain-boosting breakfast and keeping your mind active with fun, challenging activities. These 2 habits alone can set you on the path to a sharper, more vibrant mind. But there's more to explore to make sure your brain stays in top shape. Let's keep momentum going and talk about another powerful habit that can transform how you feel every day. Now, let's dive into another habit that can really light up your brain and keep it humming along smoothly: staying physically active. You might be thinking, wait, I thought this was about brain power, not exercise. But here's the thing, moving your body is one of the best ways to boost your mind. When you get your heart pumping, you're sending oxygen and nutrients to your brain, which helps it grow new cells and strengthen connections. It's like giving your brain a refreshing drink of water after a long, dry day. You don't need to run a marathon or lift heavy weights. Small, consistent movements can work wonders. For example, a brisk 20-minute walk around your neighborhood or local park can do so much for your mental clarity. Imagine strolling through your favorite spot, maybe waving to a neighbor or noticing the flowers blooming. It's not just good for your body, it's a gift to your brain. If walking isn't your thing, try something gentle like chair yoga or stretching while watching your favorite show. I know a gentleman named Tom, who's 72, and he swears by his daily 15-minute dance sessions to classic rock in his living room. He says it not only keeps him limber, but also lifts his mood and helps him think more clearly. The key is to find something you enjoy, so it feels less like exercise and more like a fun part of your day. Aim for at least 20 to 30 minutes of movement most days, and your brain will thank you with sharper focus and better memory. Speaking of mood, let's talk about another habit that's a game changer for your brain: managing stress through mindfulness or relaxation. Life after 60 can come with its share of worries. Maybe it's health concerns, family matters, or just the daily grind of keeping everything together. But too much stress can cloud your thinking and make it harder to remember things or solve problems. That's where mindfulness comes in. It's like a mini vacation for your brain. You don't need to sit cross-legged for hours or chant anything. Something as simple as taking 5 minutes to breathe deeply can make a big difference. Try this. Sit comfortably, close your eyes if you want, and take slow, deep breaths, focusing on the air moving in and out. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Just gently bring it back to your breath. I met a woman named Susan who's 65, and she started doing this every morning while sipping her tea. She says it's like hitting a reset button for her mind, helping her feel calm and focused for the rest of the day. If meditation isn't for you, try other relaxing activities like listening to soothing music, gardening, or even coloring in one of those adult coloring books. The goal is to give your brain a break from stress, which lets it work more efficiently. Even spending a few minutes writing down 3 things you're grateful for can shift your mindset and clear mental fog. It's like tidying up your brain's workspace, so it can focus on what matters. These habits, moving your body and calming your mind, are like a 1-2 punch for keeping your brain sharp and ready for action. They're not hard to fit into your day, and the best part is they build on each other. A walk can lift your mood, and a calm mind can make you more motivated to stay active. There's one more habit we haven't explored yet that ties everything together and can really supercharge your brain power. Let's keep going and talk about how to make those connections in your mind even stronger. All right, we've been building a toolbox of habits to keep your brain sharp and vibrant, and now it's time to talk about the final piece of the puzzle: staying socially connected. You might not think of chatting with friends or family as a brain booster, but trust me, it's like a workout for your mind. Engaging with others keeps your brain active, sharpens your memory, and even lifts your mood. As we get older, it's easy to let social time slip. Maybe you're retired, or the kids have moved away, or it just feels harder to get out. But even small moments of connection can make a big difference. For example, try calling a friend for a quick catch-up, joining a local book club, or even striking up a conversation with someone at the grocery store. I know a man named Robert who's 70, and he started volunteering at a community center once a week. He says the conversations he has there, whether it's joking with other volunteers or helping someone with a project, make him feel more alert and energized. It doesn't have to be a big commitment. Even something as simple as playing cards with a neighbor or video chatting with your grandkids can spark your brain in new ways. The key is to make it a daily habit, even if it's just a 5-minute chat. Think of it as nourishment for your mind. Those interactions keep your brain flexible and engaged, helping you process information faster and remember things better. Now, let's wrap this all up. You've got 5 powerful habits to boost your brain power. Starting your day with a nutrient-packed breakfast, keeping your mind active with fun challenges, moving your body to get that oxygen flowing, calming your mind with mindfulness, and staying connected with the people around you. These aren't complicated or time-consuming tasks. They're small changes that fit right into your life. Maybe you're sipping a smoothie while doing a crossword, taking a walk with a friend, or breathing deeply during a quiet moment. Each of these habits builds on the others, creating a ripple effect that keeps your brain sharp and your days brighter. The best part? You don't need to overhaul your routine. Start with 1 or 2 habits and add more as you feel ready. Maybe tomorrow you'll toss some berries into your breakfast or call an old friend to share a laugh. Those little steps add up, and before you know it, You'll feel more focused, energized, and ready to take on whatever comes your way. I'd love to hear how these habits work for you. Have you tried any of them already? Or is there one you're excited to start? Drop a comment below and share your thoughts. It's always inspiring to hear your stories. If you found this helpful, give the video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more tips to live your best life after 60. You're never too old to keep your brain sharp and your heart full. Here's to thriving, staying curious, and feeling great at any age.